If you're a beginner to gaming, it is possible to identify relevant laptops in the sub-$700 price segment. Although scaling up your budget is always an option, precisely to get hold of more RAM, VRAM, and a better CPU and GPU combination. Selecting the perfect laptop for gaming indulgences requires extensive research. Although you can always purchase high-end devices flaunting 16GB RAM or a CPU like Intel Core i7 or Core i9, affordability could be an issue that needs to be taken care of. Unlike a pricey gadget that covers all bases, a $700 gaming laptop does make a few compromises to accommodate requisite levels of gaming firepower. Today we'll tell you about the best budget gaming laptops under $700. Before we start, go ahead and subscribe. Also press the bell button to get the latest updates. Without any further delay, let us start. In the list of best budget gaming laptops under $700, we have MSI GF63 Thin. To start with, this laptop starts with a powerful Intel Core i5-9300H processor that can turbo boost up to 4.1 GHz when playing demanding titles. The GPU, on the other hand, is exceptional with MSI packing in the resourceful NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 with 4GB of VRAM and the Max-Q layout. As the CPU and GPU are non-upgradable options, MSI puts special care in pairing these processing components to perfection. The 8GB dual-channel RAM might look slightly underwhelming, but you can always boost this department by upgrading the same at any point in time. The 256GB SSD unit stores plenty and also makes way for faster boot-ups. Windows 10 OS is featured right out of the box. Displays are highly underrated when budget gaming laptops are concerned. The brand boasts of an exciting 15.6-inch Full HD IPS screen with a cumulative resolution of 1920 into 1080 pixels. The 60Hz refresh rate is decent enough for a mid-range gamer. Most importantly, the thinner bezels increase the screen-to-chassis ratio, thereby offering increased real estate to work with. Next on the list, we have Asus TUF FX505DT. This gadget brings forth the excellent AMD Ryzen 5 R5 3550H processor with a base clock speed of 2.1 GHz. Moreover, this system-on-chip flaunts the 12nm architecture, which makes it more efficient as compared to some of the Intel Core i5 laptops. The graphics, on the other hand, is handled by the GeForce GTX 1650 GPU and 4GB of VRAM support. Processing performances are further enhanced by the 8GB built-in RAM. Besides that, Asus features a 256GB SSD storage unit that is enviously fast and speeds up the booting process. In terms of the operating platform, Asus features the dependable Windows 10 Home Edition. This device brings forth an excellent display with a 15.6-inch screen at the helm. The IPS panel boasts of excellent viewing angles courtesy of the overall resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels. Most importantly, the GPU and display panel in cohesion feature an overall refresh rate of 120Hz, which is more than enough for a regular gamer. Next on the list, we have Acer Nitro 5. Acer Nitro 5 isn't actually a beast, but it achieves decent levels of processing performances with the Intel Core i5-9300H CPU. The base clocking speed of 2.4 GHz justifies the sub-$700 price tag. The NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 GPU and 4GB of VRAM support are perfect gaming allies, supporting mid-range to high-end games at reduced settings. The 8GB RAM is upgradable in nature and perfectly assists the built-in CPU. However, it is the dual storage that stands out, courtesy of the 128GB SSD storage unit that helps minimize the OS loading times and 1TB HDD that can store almost any game regardless of the size. Despite being a budget gaming laptop, the manufacturer doesn't compromise on the display quality. It packs in a vibrant 15.6-inch Full HD LED screen, and the existing screen flaunts a cumulative resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels and sharper viewing angles. Next on the list, we have Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3. For starters, the 10th generation Intel Core 10300H system-on-chip is a decent performer, capable of turbo boost at almost 4.5 GHz. Assisting the same is the tried and tested GTX 1650 GPU from NVIDIA, and 4GB VRAM is a powerful addition that makes sure that you can play even the most demanding games with considerable ease. The basic 8GB RAM persists, whereas the dual storage units, including the 256GB SSD and 1TB HDD, are standout performers. Besides the excellent memory-centric inclusions, Lenovo brings forth Windows 10 Home Edition as the featured OS. The excellent 15.6-inch display panel looks stellar courtesy of the excellent graphics support and a cumulative resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels. The IPS panel brings forth a 60Hz screen refresh rate, which is pretty standard for most games to load with ease. Without a doubt, this device brings forth an excellent keyboard. The keypad comes with decent travel and a sturdy exterior. The touchpad is equally efficient and responsive. Lenovo also features a standard HD webcam followed by brilliant speakers and an integrated microphone. Next on the list, we have Dell Inspiron 15-7000. Dell's contribution to the budget gaming arena in the form of Inspiron 15-7000 is powered by an exceptional array of features. The company relies specifically on the processing power followed by a price-justified battery unit. The 7th generation Intel Core i5 processor is a decent addition, featuring a base clocking speed of 2.5 GHz. In addition to that, Dell also features the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 10 series GPU with 1050 Ti into the mix, amplified further by 4 GB of VRAM. Therefore, this laptop supports casual and mid-range gaming but finds it slightly hard to run more graphic-intense games. As expected, this notebook brings forth 8 GB of RAM followed by a sizable 1 TB hard drive. Although we expected an SSD unit at this price, the HDD storage module is still a worthy inclusion. Windows 10 Home Edition is the pre-existing operating platform. The 15.6-inch 1080p display offers an exceptional game-playing visual experience. The exhilaration is amplified further by the IPS backlit panel that also brings forth the anti-glare technology for minimizing eye strains. Finally on the list, we have HP Pavilion Gaming. Here is an affordable gaming laptop from HP that allows you to play the likes of World of Tanks, Last Tide, and other taxing games at reasonable settings. The Pavilion Gaming Notebook might not instill a lot of confidence, but comes across as a silent and potent performer. The Intel Core i5-8300H processor is a standout performer, offering base clock speeds of up to 2.3 GHz. Moving on, the discrete NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti GPU performs as per expectations, whereas the 3 GB VRAM support lends additional credibility to the gaming relevance. This gadget packs in 8 GB of RAM, which is upgradable and allows you to boost the gaming performances, if and when required. The 1 TB HDD offers ample storage capacity but slows down the booting process considerably. HP simplifies gadget interactions further with Windows 10 OS at the helm. That is all for today, folks. Tell us in the comment section what is your point of view. See you soon with another amazing video.